want to double
Usually rise to the presentation of colors. Major Bouchard.
Put a stop there. Right there. Down still on the camera. Smile, dude. Tom.
Thanks, Darren.
Delta.
Thanks. Take it easy. Hi, Roland.
Delta.
Hi, Miriam.
You gotta watch out there, man. Rick. On my broccoli shirt.
All right.
Fabio.
Good job, Chris.
Chris. Okay, kill it. Now. Michael! Yeah.
We'd just like to announce that the Channel 18 from Los Angeles, which is the Chinese channel, viewed on Sunday afternoon, Channel UCTV, is filming the ceremony today, and it will be shown probably next Sunday, not tomorrow, but next Sunday afternoon in Los Angeles. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce the members of our board of directors here today. And I'll start on my far right with Mr. Jerome J. Dorman, from the president of Dorman and Dorman Law Firm in San Diego. And staff. Ours are very special, and I thank them for their work and dedication to educate and train these young men. And Jose Ocio. They are called lifers. here for 6 years at the Academy. I'm sure for the remaining seniors it seemed like 6 years. So without further delay, I will ask you to please rise for the playing of our national anthem by our Warrior Band and remain standing for the invocation by Chaplain John Bell.
Colonel Klein, faculty, guests, and friends of the Academy, I welcome you on behalf of the senior class of 1988 to our commencement exercises. This year has been the one for which we have been waiting for several years. It has been a year of good times, both in school and out. It has been a year of learning in the classroom and exercising our leadership around campus. Graduating from the Army and Navy Academy is an enormous accomplishment for which we can all be proud. A group of people who have been an important part of our formative years here at the Academy, but get little recognition, are our teachers. Every single one of them cares about his or her students, and several have put in extra time to help us. I also want to thank my parents, my friends, and the faculty of the Academy. Practice daily the teaching Steve passed on to mankind. The award first presented in 1978 is given to an outstanding young man of high moral standing. The recipient is chosen by the President's Council. The permanent plaque is on display in the chapel. I'm very proud to present the gold medal to Brian McKechnie. J. Pemio Award for International Understanding is presented to that cadet who best displays an understanding of international affairs. The Army-Navy Academy is indeed an international school with students from all over the world. The permanent trophy is displayed in the lobby of the administration building, and a gold medal is presented to the recipient. The President's Council has selected for this year Jesus Lopez. President of the Army-Navy Academy, Jeanne P. Brookhart, and ANA's Athletic Director, Mr. John Mapucci. This year's award is presented to a cadet who was a 3-year letterman in basketball and co-captain of his team, 4-year letterman in tennis and co-captain, Associated Student Body President, Battalion Commander, member of the National Honor Society, maintaining a GPA of 3.56 for the last 3 years. Will be attending the University of California in Irvine next year. I'd like to call Mr. Mapucci forward to make the presentation to this year's winner, William Young. Highest scholarship awards are given to a student in the senior and junior division who has achieved the highest grade point average for the current school year. The winners will receive medals and also have their names placed on the permanent plaque. This year there was a tie in the junior division, and the awards will be given to 2 cadets. The Stella Von Atkinson Award for Moral Courage is presented by the Cathedral Choir of the First Presbyterian Church of Hollywood. Out of order here. The senior division winner for GPA, Josh Cumming.
He's not graduating.
Cathedral Choir of the First Presbyterian Church of Hollywood in memory of the late Colonel Atkinson's mother. The President's Council selects the winner, and this year's recipient, who will receive a small replica of the permanent plaque, is Christian Schimmelfennig. Perhaps the most coveted award presented at commencement is the Virginia Powell Atkinson Sword, given to the most dependable cadet officer. The decision is made by the Military Department and Commandant's Office. This year's sword goes to William Young. Cumulative academic average for grades 10, 11, and 12. Among his many achievements, this year's award winner won the Silver Ray and Legion of Merit, won the Bank of America Science and Math Award, was a member of the National Honor Society and is graduating with distinction, won the Terry Senior Math Award, had a 3-year GPA of 4.04. Will attend Cal State Fullerton next year. At this time, I would like to call to the dais the valedictorian of the class of 1988, Li Hao Chen.
Good morning, frontline, administration, faculty, parents, fellow students, and friends. Today is our graduation. It is supposed to be our day. The day to mark the end of our studies and the beginning of a new life for all of us. On graduation, we are supposed to feel happy and to be full of enthusiasm for the future. We do feel these things, but we feel much more too. There is a great feeling of sadness among us today as we realize that this is the last time for us to be together as members of the first class. When we all first came here, we were strangers to one another, but we are not anymore. We do live here not only as individuals, but also as a group and as the class of 1988, taking with us the memories of all the happiness, sadness, and appreciation we have experienced in the past years. I am sure that you all still remember your first day in this academy, with all the new faces and confusion of being at a new school. Perhaps you thought that today would never come, but as each day passed, we learned much academically, socially, and militarily as we step closer to graduation. We surely all know that we will not be sitting here as graduates if it weren't for the help of many people. Therefore, our strongest feelings are those of gratitude. We realize the sacrifices you parents have made for us. We also realize all the effort that you teachers have made on our behalf. No words can express how thankful we are to you on this day. Today will always be an important and gratifying memory of our accomplishment and success in high school. And we will always remember you. Thank you once again from all of us. And to my fellow graduates and students, whatever you do in the future, good luck and success to you. And finally, to my parents, I would like to say, 3年間どうもありがとう。谢谢各位。Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Lee Howe, for your very inspiring comments. I'd now like to call Cadet First Lieutenant Lozada forward, who will introduce the class officers of 1988 and make the presentation of the class picture and their gift. Cadet Lozada.
Morning. Thank you, Colonel Barnes. I'm going to call the class officers up, and then they're going to go get the little prizes. First, I'll go in the order. Myself as president, and we'll go Jason Simpson, who is the vice president of the senior class. Come on up here, Jason. And excuse me if it's wrong, I don't know the secretary or treasurer, but it's secretary, they just corrected me. Secretary David Shea. David Shea. And our treasurer is Jesus Lopez. And then, last but not least, the man everyone loves, Sergeant at Arms, Christian Schimmelfennig. Here we go. Sorry about that. They hid it for us. And this year's senior class picture, we'd like to present this to the Army Navy Academy. It's a picture of the senior class at the senior well on the senior lawn, and individual pictures in alphabetical order of the class of 1988. Colonel Klein,
On behalf of the Academy, I am very pleased to accept this picture of the class of '88. It will hang in the hallway going up the steps to the administrative office for the next year until we get the class of '89 picture. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for the picture of the class of '88.
I'd like to have our advisor stand. This is our advisor. He's been our advisor for 3 years, Mr. Lou Cavallo. Come on up here, Mr. Cavallo. And I'd like to take some time to thank all the mothers that came out and the parents that helped us through the years, through the bake sales, everything. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Please give us a hand for that. I'd like to, first I'd like to present our gift to our advisor. And he's been a great advisor. There's nothing else I can say. And so I'd just like to give him the gift. It's a check for $250, so he can use it wherever he wants. We don't really don't know what Mr. Cavallo wants, but I'm sure nobody turns down money, so I'm sure he'll accept it.
Well, this is just frosting on the cake because it's been great working with these young men. I've been with them for 3 years, and when I look over there and see the development they've come through in those 3 years, it kind of fills my heart with joy. Good luck and God bless you.
Now I'd like to present Colonel Klein with our gift that we're going to give. I have a check here for the amount of $11,000, which will be used for the renovation of the scoreboard that the class of '73 did, and we will re-renovate it because of the fact that it's, kind of getting old and getting tired. We need to get a new one there. It's going to be a deluxe one we're going to have with the baseball team and the football scoreboard all in one. It's going to be a real good one. And then we're going to have the basketball scoreboard renewed too. So, Colonel Klein, if you would accept this check. Oh yes, and Mr. Cavallo, correct me quickly. The remainder of the fund will be used to start a fund for the beach project, which will, hopefully we will have a new beach. All you cadets at the Corps will have a new beach within the next couple years. There'll be a new beach, okay? Thank you.
Again, on behalf of the Academy, I accept this check. We will make sure it's applied to those purposes which the class of '88 has designated. We started a class project at one time for the complete renovation of the beach. However, we ran into a few difficulties there. We will apply the money that is remaining from the renovation of the 2 scoreboards for that project. And of course, they will receive recognition of their class with some way of a plaque or some recognition at the beach when the beach project is completed. So thank you very much. I appreciate your gift to the school. I am pleased today to introduce a friend of Army and Navy Academy. He is a longtime resident of the Carlsbad area, and he spent nearly 30 years, 1988 forward, to receive their diplomas. As each graduate crosses the platform, he will also receive an alumni pin today. The alumni pin has been designed this past year It looks like the school crest, but it also has the Alumni Association name on it. And it's going to be presented by Mr. Johnny Crean, who is the president of the Alumni Association for this coming year. So as each senior crosses the platform, he will receive a pin as the first of the alumni to receive this pin. So I would like to ask Dr. Fendrick now to come by, to come forward rather, and read the names of the graduating seniors.
Keep it on wide. Yeah, keep it wide. So we can see everything, just leave it there. Just keep it wide.
Well, I've got to do something.
Jorge Rafael Avitia Neves with honors. Francisco Javier Amarillas. Craig Leslie Archer.
Yeah, Craig! Woo!
Oris Leroy Bryant.
Greg. Yeah.
Craig Noel Cason. Lee Hao Chen with honors. James Thomas Cottrell.
Yeah.
Cornelius Crean. Arcadio Diaz Barriga Munoz.
Oh, God.
He is. He is.
Daryl Edward Douglas.
Tom.
Dwayne Edward Enos. Jeff Fan. Christian Anthony Francois. Scott Edward Higgins. Scott Allen Imoto with honors. Brian Joseph Hellisy.
Tom's got bubbles. Tom's got bubbles. We help you on bubbles.
John Han Kim.
All right, Scott. Oh, come on, dude. You can't drive.
Chi Howard Lee. Ricardo Carlos Leja.
That was Foley's first name.
Michael Lorne Levinson.
Yeah, Beulah.
Juan Manuel Ley Bastidas.
Mike. Mike.
Jesus Alberto Lopez Zavala.
Yeah, woo!
Michael Timothy McDonald.
Mike.
We're gonna yell hardcore, guys. I'll get some of your pictures.
Brian Thomas McKechnie.
Going alphabetical. Yeah. That's why you're looking for
Mike.
Christopher Shannon Martin.
Little Higgins, yeah. Still no chicken body. Dude, you know what you can eat right here, dude.
Jack.
Damon Mazora.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
John Bradford Mullen.
Heck. Woo. Heck.
Hai Kwang Ung.
You dude. Yeah.
James Robert O'Brien. Jose Alain Ocio. Ronald John Passioni.
Jim. Oh yeah, still a kiss ass.
Oh, look.
I didn't say it. I'm sorry.
Scott D. Rabinowitz.
I didn't say it. Oh my God, dude, what's happening, Toussaint?
Brian T. Rowland.
Jason.
Jason Saperstein.
Oh, got you guys. Oh, ready.
Christian Shimulfenix Guerrero.
Without you guys putting in my ring. Oh God, that's cool.
So make sure.
David Christian Shea, recipient of 3-year ROTC scholarship.
Yeah, Dave! Woo!
Jake. Jake.
Jason Lamar Simpson.
Champ. Champ.
Drew Randall Stockstill.
Come on, dude. You alive! Jason! Woo!
Wait.
Stop. Hold it. Keep that pose.
Salazar.
Beulah!
Permanent acid trip.
Ian Stewart Thomas with honors.
Yeah, Tommy! All right, Ian.
Giant.
He's huge now.
Giant. Yeah.
Peter Thomas Tobias.
Yeah. Dude, he's so smart. Dude, he's cool.
So big.
Hell yeah, dude, he's so cool. He's good. He's got a lot. He got stuck, man. Yeah.
Thomas
This was.
Top
Hey, Ian!
with
Ian, hold up,
honors
dude.
and recipient of 3-year Army
Yeah,
ROTC
Ian.
scholarship.
Dude, but I just want to get down there for some champagne. No, they got the money square.
Scott Philip Tripinski with honors.
I'll go buy it. My son will go buy it for him. Hey, June. Hey, are you guys getting the stuff for down there?
Dennis Keith
You are?
Van Gemmer with honors.
Wait, hold on, wait, no. Oh, yeah, go do it again.
Sergio Armando Vega Gomez. William Ting Young with honors. Kuman Mudirzadeh Zarenkel with honors. I neglected to mention two graduates who graduated with honors. They were Michael Lauren Levinson and Juan Manuel Bastidas.
I congratulate each of you young men. You hold more than just a piece of paper in your hand. For 3 of you, you hold the 6 years that I mentioned. For others, 2 or more years here at this academy. Today, you are an alumnus of Army and Navy Academy. Please do not forget us who remain here at the school. Stay in touch. I would ask you to be sure that we have your current address. We want to stay in touch with you, whether it be through the Warrior or other means of communication, so that you'll know what's happening at your school. Gentlemen of the class of 1988, I salute you. Yeah! Now I would like all of you to please rise for our closing ceremonies. Chaplain Bell will say the benediction and read the cadet prayer. And please remain standing for the singing of the alma mater, which will be led by the Battalion Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel William Young, the Battalion Executive Officer, Cadet Major Tom Toxby, the Command Sergeant Major, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Chris Schimmelfinning, and the Senior Class President, Cadet First Lieutenant Jude Mazzata.
Now may the grace of God overshadow you and keep you now and forever. O God, our Father, thou searcher of men's hearts, help us to draw near to thee in sincerity and in truth. May our religion be filled with gladness, and may our worship of thee be natural. Strengthen and increase our admiration for the honest dealings and clear thinking, and suffer not our hatred of hypocrisy and pretense ever to diminish. Encourage us in our endeavors to live above the common level of life. Make us to choose the harder right instead of the easier wrong, and never be content with half a truth when the whole can be won. Endow us with courage that is born of loyalty to all that is noble and worthy, that scorns to compromise with vice and injustice, and knows no fear when truth and right are in jeopardy. Guard us against flippancy and irreverence in the sacred things of life. Grant us new ties of friendship and new opportunities of service. Kindle our hearts in fellowship with those of a cheerful countenance, and soften our hearts with sympathy for those who sorrow and suffer. May we find genuine pleasure in clean and wholesome mirth, and feel inherent disgust for all coarse-minded humor. Help us in our work and in our play to keep ourselves physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight, that we may better maintain the honor of the corps untarnished and unsullied, and acquit ourselves like men in our effort to realize the ideals of the Academy in doing our duty to thee and to our country. All of which we ask in the name of the great friend and master of men. Amen.
Academy colors from the senior class to the junior class.
Battalion present! Huh!
Color, take pose.
Mark, time. All right. Color. Forward air. Color. Order! Huh! Hill.
I would ask you now, please, to either remain seated or stay in place because we're going to have the commencement party. The second class will form on the sidewalk here, and then we will move to the seniors will move down the front walk to the well. So we would ask the cameras and so forth, if you could kind of clear the front here, please, we would appreciate it. We thank you for your cooperation and joining us today. Copies of the honors book, which lists the various honors presented, are available. There will probably be some here on the stage, and the ushers will have some. We certainly wish you all a very fine summer. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Come this way, Brad.
Kyle! No pitches, no pitches. Thanks for everything.
Congratulations. Okay.
Okay, Chief.
All right.
美国影评人的反应也相当不错。如果您想要欣赏这部未经剪接的海外版本，可以到 Santa Monica 的 Monica 戏院，或者是洛杉矶市中心的 Grand 戏院去观赏。接着就请您继续欣赏本周专辑。
6月12号上午9点，圣地亚哥海陆军军事学院举行了1988年班毕业生毕业典礼。在悠扬的音乐声中，学生们踏着整齐的步伐，通过司令台接受检阅。整个典礼的气氛隆重而愉悦。坐在家长席的丁先生，笑容里掺杂着欣慰及骄傲。因为他的儿子 William 丁获选为88年班荣誉学生及毕业生代表。我们很高兴能够访问到丁先生，让他谈谈他对美国军事学校的感觉是什么。
今天很高兴了，参加这个我儿子毕业典礼，而且我觉得以他为荣。但是这里其实是军事学校管理，这个生活方面是这样，因为美国一般来说这个比较懒散一点，而且慢慢还有这个，我觉得这个对他们年轻人很合适，就是。
圣地亚哥海陆军军事学院在圣地亚哥以北30英里。创办于1910年，除了提供正规的初高中课程之外，另外还有初级的军事养成教育，宗旨在培养一个文武兼备的现代青年。
威廉，我想请问你啊，你从这个学校以后毕业了以后，升上去是军官还是士官？
是军官，但是军官进去真正的当兵的话，我想他们不会给你军官，你还是要去训练什么的。
那你这个学校里头一共有几个年级嘞？
从7年级到12年级。
如果每一个年级有什么不同的 training 没有？
就是升得越高的话，就升越高官，然后你就需要做更多东西。那12年级的话，比如说就是要领部队啦什么的，这样子。
许多家长把孩子送到圣地亚哥军事学院之后，发现孩子变得主动、积极、开朗与健康。如果孩子不愿意把军人当成职业，毕业后也可以进入普通大学就读。最重要的是，圣地亚哥军事学院提供年轻人一个单纯的学习环境。这也是为什么很多亚裔的父母把小孩送到这里读书的原因。
如果说有其他的华裔学生想要进入这个学校的话，他有没有特别需要些什么证件，还是什么特别的条件？
证件或条件是不需要。他们进去之前，他们会给你考一个试。那考试里面有数学、英文，就是最简单的，看他会不会讲英文啊，看他数学怎么样，数学方面怎么样。
你觉得这个学校的感觉对你来讲是怎么样的？
这学校对我自己来讲的话，它帮助我很多，因为这里教你的东西，你学的东西你永远都不会忘记，而且尤其是朋友方面的话，就是大家都很接近，因为我们每天都在一起啊。
各位观众，本周这次的专题不仅是介绍有关美国军事学院，也希望在此能够提醒身为儿女的我们，要努力向上，使父亲感觉到荣誉与自豪。今天是父亲节。
Hi, Mike. Wait, more that way. Wait.
Give it to Andy, okay? He lost it, and he doesn't have enough brains to find it.
There you go.
No, what do you want me to tell you? You go back. Where's the last time you had them?
The video team and that.
I saw yesterday on your desk.
So.
On your room.
Okay, remember what I said here? Remember what I said? Like, where's, Tom, will you show me some cards on the ER? Okay, guys, let's clean everything up.
Right, Tom?
Put it in the back room. Right now. Let's go. Okay, fine.
What was that?
Everyone check your lines tonight. Fold everything, put it in the back room. Okay, do not leave any of your clothes here. Just leave the furniture here. I know.
What? I don't think so. It should be a little.
Tomorrow, right after lunch, we will meet in the library.
being a cameraman.